This guy's life feels less like reality and more like someone accidentally turned on cheat mode. At 33, he conquered the bodybuilding world. At 38, he married into the Kennedy family. At 44, he became a permanent Hollywood legend. At 57, he became governor of California, the richest state in America. And somewhere in between, he casually became the inspiration for a character in Contra. Yes, that Contra. But behind Arnold Schwarzenegger's main character energy wasn't just luck, fame, or giant muscles. It was brutal discipline. Because for Arnold, when most people were exhausted, his training had just started. Back in 1977, 30-year-old Arnold arrived in Hollywood, carrying the title of bodybuilding champion. Hollywood executives looked at him and basically thought, big muscles, funny accent, giant human refrigerator. Not exactly future movie star. Most people only saw a giant guy with biceps, but Arnold saw opportunity. So, he released a documentary about his bodybuilding journey called Pumping Iron. What started as a fitness documentary ended up becoming the Bible of bodybuilding culture. But more importantly, Hollywood finally noticed something unexpected. This guy was smart, funny, charismatic, and ridiculously disciplined. That opened the door to Conan the Barbarian. The movie needed someone who looked like he could rustle a tiger before breakfast. Perfect casting. Arnold trained with a massive sword every single day on set, swinging around what basically looked like a medieval traffic pole. The movie exploded at the box office. Suddenly, Arnold wasn't the big dumb guy anymore. Then came a young director named James Cameron. Tiny budget, big dream, very little money. Originally, Arnold was supposed to play the hero, Kyle Reese. But during lunch, Arnold started explaining how a robot assassin should move. No emotion, no wasted movement. Cold, mechanical, precise. Then he literally demonstrated it at the table. Cameron watched him and basically went, "Wait, hold on. That's the Terminator." And just like that, movie history changed. Arnold only had around 17 lines in the entire film, but somehow the guy barely speaking became the most unforgettable thing in the movie. "I'll be back." One sentence, a lifetime legacy. The Terminator became a global smash hit. James Cameron became James Cameron, and Arnold officially entered superstar mode. Then came Commando, and honestly, this movie felt like someone gave pure testosterone a machine gun. Carrying tree logs, flipping cars, fighting entire armies alone. Apparently, defeating 5 bad guys wasn't enough. Because Stallone had already gone full chaos mode in First Blood, Arnold decided, fine, I'll fight everyone. And just like that, the 80s action movie war officially began. Schwarzenegger versus Stallone. 2 kings, 1 era. Then Arnold's real-life storyline somehow got even crazier. He married Maria Shriver, niece of President John F. Kennedy. So the bodybuilder from Austria became part of America's most famous political family. That sounds like a script Hollywood would reject for being too unrealistic. Over the next few years, Arnold dominated action movies. Predator became one of the greatest sci-fi action films ever made. In fun fact, the movie basically came from a joke. People in Hollywood said, Stallone already beats everyone on Earth, the only thing left is aliens. Writers heard that and said, wait, actually, that sounds amazing. And they were right. But just when everyone thought Arnold would stay inside the muscle guy lane forever, he surprised everybody again. In 1988, he wanted to star in Twins, a comedy. The studio thought it was insane. Arnold doing comedy? That's like asking a tank to do ballet. So Arnold made a crazy bet. Instead of taking a giant salary up front, he asked for a percentage of the profits. The studio agreed because they thought, well, worst case scenario, nobody watches this. Oops. The movie became a monster hit. Arnold made around $80 million from the deal, and Hollywood learned a terrifying lesson. Never underestimate the funny giant Austrian man. Then came Terminator 2. And this wasn't just another action movie. This was cinema entering God mode. Leather jacket, black sunglasses, Harley Davidson, one-handed shotgun reload. Every frame looked legendary. But what made the movie special wasn't just explosions. For the first time, Arnold made a machine feel human. And when the Terminator slowly gave that thumbs up in the fire, yeah, everybody felt something. The movie became one of the greatest blockbusters ever made. Then came True Lies. Horse in an elevator, jets, explosions, missiles. Absolute peak 90s Hollywood insanity. But somehow, underneath all the chaos, Arnold also showed warmth, humor, and heart. That became his real superpower. He wasn't just an action hero, he felt human. By this point, Arnold had already conquered bodybuilding, conquered Hollywood, married into American royalty. Most people would retire right there and call it a perfect ending. Arnold looked at all of that and said, "Cool, what's next?" Because for him, this was still only halftime